All right, guys, welcome to Market Monday. The markets are tanking, everything is down. We'll get into the charts soon. Just let me fix this really quick. All right, yeah, so everything is down. A lot of the big stocks are down. Nvidia, crypto. I think Bitcoin's at 60K. And it just looks like we're cooling off for a bit. You got to remember everything was going up in price. So, it's just natural for stocks and for crypto or just assets in general when they go on a big run, it's normal for them to come down in price, right? Things don't just go straight up, things don't just go straight down. If things go up, they usually have a cool down period, and that looks like what we're in now. And if things are shooting down, they typically find support. So yeah, right now we're in a cool down period, and I say we're in a cool down period because we have a lot of positive catalysts coming up as far as interest rates. In the crypto space, we started the year with very positive catalysts, and I don't think that's going to slow down. And you need time for those positive catalysts to build in, especially things like the Bitcoin halving. That basically, it needs a few months, few to several months to kick in. When you cut the supply of Bitcoin coming to the market, that's going to affect the price in a good way, but you need it to take effect. And I think we're going to see that once we start getting more positive inflows from the BTC spot ETFs, and also with Ethereum, right? I was just reading an article, or I saw an article where they said July 2nd is when the S1 forms for Ethereum spot ETF applications are going to get approved. So if that happens, we're going to get a lot of inflows into Ethereum. And I think that's going to be very positive for the space. It's going to be very positive for the space. It's definitely going to make Ethereum shoot up. And I didn't expect it to come that soon. I thought we were going to get the approval towards the end of the year. But as far as for the S1, they already approved the application for the Ethereum ETF. But I thought the S1 form was going to take a little bit more time, but it looks like they're going to approve it in the beginning of July. But that's always subject to change. But it'd be very positive if we get that in July. So yeah. So let me share my screen. It's like gnat flying around. All right, cool. So yeah, so if you guys remember, I think it was Friday, or was it Wednesday or Friday? I think it was Friday, where I did a live stream and I was talking about the best ways to look up financial information, the best ways to get financial information, and one of those things was just looking at Yahoo Finance sometime during the day, right? Checking it daily and going to the home page. Yahoo Finance is going to give you a lot of the top financial news that's going on in the space, whether it's stocks, crypto, real estate. You're going to see what's going on with you know, with the top projects, with the top companies, or just companies in general. It's not necessarily the top companies, but you know, like in the time that we're in, Nvidia, for instance, is on the front cover, right? It says Nvidia sinks for third straight day. And, one of the top articles, it says cohort retail investors face big losses in Nvidia's skid. And I had a feeling Nvidia was going to cool down just because it went on a big run. You got to understand when these stocks go up in price, and remember, Nvidia just did a 10-for-1 split. they come down. Like I said, things don't go just straight up. Things don't go straight down. They do have either a support or resistance level that they're going to hit. And right now, I think that resistance level for Nvidia was 130 because I think after the split, it got up to like 132, 133. So it's having some resistance. It's having some trouble. But if you look at it, I mean, it went up from $14 to 116. Now, is this going to affect AI? No, I think AI is still going to go. Nvidia's not. I mean, it does provide the chips, but it's kind of one of the main beneficiaries of AI, and they are working on AI stuff. Like if you saw um, the Nvidia keynote speech by the CEO, he was talking about how they're working on robotics and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think they're a big beneficiary of AI, but they're not. It's not all AI. They provide GPUs, which is a big aspect of AI. But I think even if Nvidia goes down, I think a lot of other AI plays, specifically in the crypto space, will do well. Um, and specifically those AI cryptos that are providing decentralized compute space. So for instance, Nvidia provides chips, but they're expensive, right? They're like $40,000 a chip, and that's expensive for people. People are not going to pay that. They'll go to AWS to get that. But there's some projects in the crypto space that's offering decentralized compute space, and I think that's going to be one of the spaces that blow up. It's the DePIN space, decentralized infrastructure. So yeah, even though Nvidia is taking a dip, and it may go down a lot further, down a lot further. It may, cool down to 75. And if their earnings, I'm not sure. They just reported earnings, but if their next earnings call reports like any like cool down, you'll definitely probably see Nvidia around $75, $100. But it'll come back for sure. But right now, I think it's just a cool down period. And it looks like it's at 2.9 trillion. They overtook Microsoft, but I think they might have fell back. Let's see. It's 2.9, and then Microsoft is 3.3. So they fell. They took the number one spot for a little bit, and I think Apple is 3 trillion. Yeah, Apple is 3 trillion. So they fell back down to 3. And you got to understand, Microsoft offers a lot of services. Apple offers a lot of services. Really, the only thing that Nvidia is offering, which is pretty big, is the GPUs. I mean, I'm pretty sure they offer other services, but it's not big like Apple. Apple has the phone. Apple has the iPads. Apple has the laptops. Even though they're all electronics, there's still different things that people need. And then Apple services. Apple services are up. I don't see Nvidia is just like a one-stop shop. It's like the GPUs, which is, again, it's big. It's been around for a while, but that's why you don't see Apple or Microsoft fluctuating as crazy, even though they're all three of them are like close in market cap when it comes to size. And yeah, they fell back to number 3. Microsoft is number 1, and then Apple's is number 2. But yeah, if we go back, I was talking about the best way to find financial information. And it's, for starters, I would say, again, just going to the Yahoo Finance page and looking at, what's going on. You see NVIDIA sinks third day. Paramount raises prices for streaming plans. Oracle warns TikTok ban would dent revenue and profit. Musk won his Tesla pay battle. Are you a Tesla holder? Does that affect you? Holiday travel is booming. Why are airline stocks doing so bad? Are you in airline stocks? Things like that. Novo Nordisk to spend $4.1 billion to boost U.S. manufacturing. Biden versus Trump on the economy. Take the test. So yeah, so it's a good place to get all the latest news. You're not going to get everything. It's free. So usually the free stuff doesn't give you the groundbreaking stuff, but it does give you an overall view of what's going on. All right, so let's take a look at the overall market. So it looks like the S&P is down, the Dow's up, Nasdaq is down, Russell's up, crude oil is up.